Hello friend, welcome to the Pure Mathematics channel. It is class pre-algebra class lecture 15. In this lecture we will explain power. Power is an important concept of mathematics which it is necessary if we want to learn mathematics. So we have to learn pure power, also roots. They are very important. In many cases we have to use this concept power. So here in this lecture 15, we want to explain this concept. Repeated multiplication of same number can be written in exponential form. We want to write here repeated multiplication exponential form. If we have 4 into 4 into 4, we can write in exponential form. We can write 4 to the power 3. 2 into 2, same number multiplied 5 times, 2 to the power 5. 2x into 2x into 2x is equal to, as exponential form we can write 2x whole to the power 3. It is the concept of power. Repeated multiplication of same numbers can be written in exponential form. As you seen here, repeated multiplication 4 into 4 into 4 to the power 3. 2 multiply 5 times to the power 5. 2x into 2x into 2x 3 times, we can write 2x to the power 3. Definition, we want to define definition in general, if A be a real number and N be positive integers, then A multiply by A multiply and so on, A is equal to A to the power n. N times. If it be equal to k, if we multiply all of them, k be the product of all these numbers. Actually, it is the short form of these things, this expression. A multiplied by A multiplied by A multiplied by A. We can write very shortly. We can write A to the power n is equal to k. K is the product of this number. Where A is the base comma, n is the exponent and expression a to the power n is expression a to the power n is read a to the nth power. If n is equal to 1, then if n is here, if we have n is equal to 1, then usually omit it. For example, if we have 9 to the power 1, it is equal to 9. If n is equal to 2, then a to the power 2 read as a to the second power, or we can write a squared. Or we can write like this, a square. If n is equal to 3, then a to the power 3 read as a to the third power, or we can write 3 cube. Or we can write like this, read like this. If n is equal to 4, then we read as a to the fourth power. A to the fourth power. It was the meaning of power. Actually, repeated multiplication of same number can be written as power, exponential form. Repeated multiplication, if you see these numbers, they multiply in one number, multiply so many times. Here 3 times. We can write 4 to the power 3, also to 5 times to the power 5, 2x in 3 times we can write 2x all to the power 3. In general, if a be a real number and n be a positive integer, then a multiplied by a multiplied by a and so on, n times multiplied by a, it is equal to a to the power n. Here the product of this number is equal to k. Here it is base, n is exponent, and k is product. Where a is the base, as we write here, a is base and n is exponent and k is product of this expression. How we can read this expression, a to the power n? We can read it as a to the nth power. If here in special cases, if n is equal to 1, then we usually do not write the 1. we can write a to, for example, 9 to the power 1 is equal to 9 itself. If n is equal to 2, we can say n a to the power 2, or we can say a square. If n is equal to 3, then we can say a to the power 3, we can read as a to the power third power, a to the third power, or we can say 3 cube. If n is equal to 4, then we can read as a to the fourth power. It was the meaning of power. Here is an example. Write each repeated product, repeated multiplication. Write each repeated multiplication in exponential form. Number 1, to the power 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 3. Number 2, minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. Number 3, 2x square into 2x square into 2x square. Number 4, minus 0.4 into minus 0.4 into minus 0.4. Here write each expressions in product form. Number 1, 2x whole to the power 5. Number 2, minus 0.1 whole to the power 3. Number 3, minus 1 by 2 whole to the power 4. Number 4, 2xy whole to the power 2xy is cube whole to the power 6. Now we want to write this. Here is the product of here is the repeated multiplication of same number. We can write 3 to power 5. We count the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also here minus 2 whole to the power 1, 2, 3 whole to the power 3. 2x square whole to the power 1, 2, 3. It is equal to minus 0.4 minus 0.4 minus 0.4 minus 0.4 whole to the power 3. 3 times repeated 3 times. Here we can write 2x into 2x into 2x into 2x into 2x. How many times? 5 times. Here also minus 0.1 into minus 0.1 into minus 0.1. 3 times. We have to write 3 times because the exponent is 3. It is equal to minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2. Here we can write 2x y cube into 2x y cube into 2x y cube. How many times? 6 times. 2x y cube, 2x y cube 1 2 3 4 5 2x y cube. Actually, in these two, we know that the difference between of these two concepts. If there is any repeated multiplication, we can write in exponential form. If we have any exponential form, we can write it in repeated multiplication. It was the concept of power. Next lesson, we want to teach you how to evaluate an exponential expression. Thank you.